Armstrong number. Armstrong number is a number that is it will be equal to the sum of all individual numbers raised to the power of length of the number or the number of digits in the number. I hope you understand the statement. So let me take an example as 153. Now, to check whether 153 is Armstrong or not, we need to do the summation of individual digits raised to the power of length of the number. The summation of individual digits raised to the power of each raised to the power of length of the number. So each one should be raised, right? So 1 is there and the length of this number would be 3. So that 1 power 3 will be 1. And next digit is 5. And 5 power length of the number is 3. 5 power 3 is equals to 125. And next last digit is 3. And 3 into length of the number will be power 3. So it is raised to the power 3 and 3 power 3 is 27. Now, the summation of all these things should be equal to the actual number we have taken. If and if the summation is equal to the previous number like this, then such type of numbers are called Armstrong numbers. So, to satisfy that thing, we have a code like this. So, to check whether a given number is Armstrong or not, we will use this type of code. So I will try to explain what is going to happen within this code. So I initially took a number and assigned it to a variable called number variable. And what I did is I changed it to a string type. I made typecasting this number and turned it into a string so that we can determine what is the actual length of the number. So I made it typecasted over here and stored it in a number in the variable called string num. I will repeat it once again. I took a number and stored it in a number and I made it to be typecasted to a string. I converted the number data type of integer to the data type of string and stored it in a string num variable. Now, to determine the length of the number, I use length definition from strings and determine string num length and I stored that in string length, right? Now initially I made sum is equals to 0. Why? Because we will do the summation of all individual digits each raised to the power of the length of the number. Now initially this sum would be 0. What I am doing is that I will iterate through the string num. So why I did this is in the sense why I converted the number to string type means to iterate through a number, it must be a string. We can't iterate through a number. Why? Because it's not possible. So we can possibly iterate through a string. So that only I converted the number to string type. Now for I in string num, in the sense I will iterate through the string num, this string num. And what I'm going to do means sum plus is equals to int of I raised to the power of string num length. So I hope you understand this. Sum is equals to sum plus. I typecasted the I over here. Why? Because whenever this I is iterating towards string num, of course the string num is 153, but it is a string, right? So as it is a string can't be added with any other number. So that I again typecasted after iteration to data type into integer data type and made it to be added with the sum. Before that addition, what we did is we raised this integer data type of I to string num length in the sense to the length of the number we were made it to be raised to the power of string num length. After that we are doing summation of entire thing so that we can satisfy this line. I hope you understand. I will try to explain once again what is going here. Sum is equals to sum plus what I'm doing is int I is a string type data So string type data can't do any arithmetic operation. So to make arithmetic operations, to satisfy or to know what is what, whether the number is Armstrong or not, we need arithmetic operation. To satisfy arithmetic operation, we typecasted the I to integer data type back, right? So this integer data type has to be raised to the power of length of the number. So why? Because it is the statement. So to determine Armstrong or not, we need to do such a procedure. Each individual digit has to be raised to the length of the number, right? So that we return this line of code. I hope you understand this. And after that, what I did is I printed the sum. So to just check whether what is sum, if it is directly 153, if it is Armstrong, it will be 153. If it is not Armstrong, the sum will be varied. So to check what is sum, I printed sum over here. It is need not to be necessary, but I did this, right? If this is the last statement in our program, that if my sum is equals to int of n, I written here int of n, in the sense I can simply keep here as number, right? Number. If my sum is equal to the number that I have taken previously, then such type of number is called Armstrong. Right, I hope you understand. If it is not equal, if sum is not equal to the number that I have taken, then it is not an Armstrong. So it will be this if statement fails to execute, and interpreter will go to else block and print it is as a not an Armstrong. I hope you understand. I try to execute this program. If I press F5, my 150, oops, I got an error. Let's go through the error. Uh, this my this is my error. I'm sorry for this. I forgot to remove this. And whenever I'm going to, ooh, again there is an error. What is this? Stir num is not defined. Where is stir num? Stir num. Error name stir num for I in stir num. Okay, fine. For I in stir num, and here it is. Okay, I will do once again. Right, we got the answer. 153 is an Armstrong. So if I check it with 154, yes, 154 is not an Armstrong. Why? Because the summation of all the individual digits, each raised to its power, will be 190. It's not 154. Right? So that it is not an Armstrong number. I hope you found this video well. So follow to my channel to learn top 100 Python programming codes.